Alright, hello everyone. Today I come back with a live programming session. So tomorrow we'll have another live session with Dr. B sharing about CsoundMeta. I'll do a demo and then some tutorial for you, and then you can also join us, play jamming with that. So tonight I'm thinking about like doing about 1 hour live coding, so that try to implement like a new feature in CsoundMeta. Hopefully we'll be able to make it so that tomorrow we'll try something new. Alright, let's get started. So today I'm thinking about like implement a feature where we can save the light samples and effects processing connections. So let me go to the headset and play and explain to you what to do. Back to Unity. Let me share this live streaming to Discord channel, just in case someone like interested watching this. So I'll go to Discord, then mobile. So desktop. One is for mobile. Let's say I'm going live working on CsoundMeta. Jamie. Oh, work the dot here just in case someone is joining us. So let me start the app. Unity. I'll try to explain what I'm doing. Hello. Yeah. Right. Host. Waiting for it to start. Okay, now I'm a host. Let me screen. And then create a sampler. Like from instrument, we could create a sampler. So then like we could create effects. For example, let's do that. You can see hello 1 2 3. It's processing my voice. Hello 1. And from the sampler, we could record 1 2 3 4 5 and play that. Save it and play. a loop. Record. Connect that with that. So the goal is to save this connection. So we could save it into movements right here, and then later on we could call the movements. So we want to save the sampler position and also the alt of this connection. In order to do that, let's review how we save like the orbs, the effects, and other stuff in CsoundMeta. So let's save. I'm going to save this one and see what it's doing right now and what is missing. So, movement, save new. I'm going to name this. Oops. Why is showing this pass through? Oh, it look like it's connected. So as link is stopped working. Go back to screen. Share this with you. So suddenly it stopped working. Link is no longer working. Check what is wrong with it. So device says the device detected. What is wrong? Stop sharing. Start again. Switch to maybe disconnect up here. Then okay. Go back to the cast. So the cast is working, but right, let's switch to Air-Link. Stop everything as we'll restart the MetaQuest Developer Hub. Let's switch back to table. Yeah. Follow the step and sets. Okay, I think to like with the Oculus Link, open it again, MetaQuest Link. Now this button is disabled. How do I? Alright, let's get back. Loading. Okay, crashing. Alright. Devices. The Quest link is not working. It's crashing. I did restart the headset earlier. Worked. It suddenly stopped working. Waiting. Right. Waiting. Quest link to launch. Hopefully it gets stuck. I'm using a public test version. Maybe I should switch back to the live version and disconnect that. I want to try to restart the headset as well. So start. Is it starting? Not really. So one more time, try to connect with the quest. Yeah, without the Quest link is really difficult to do the work. Alright, now it works. So switching back to the live version does help. So the public test version, something wrong with it. Let's go back to Unity, start the app again. Waiting for it to launch. We'll start host. All right, past my quest here. Okay, and my username right here is Dr. B Sound. We create a sampler, and similarly, I'm gonna create a FFX. Make it bigger and try to make a connection. And next thing I'm gonna do is to save this one. I think I'm under Dr. B Sound. Okay, so Bethany, CsoundMeta process out her as Dr. B Sound on. B Sounder for Dr. B on. Okay, so there's no movement saved under Dr. B. That's one. So what is the easiest way to type in here? I guess the input forwarding is stable. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna save this effects connection. Save that. In the effects connection, we're supposed to have sampler, a delay verb. We have a connection between the two. Let's see if that works. So I'm gonna call this, click on it. There's something strange. Let's load this one. So what happened was the sampler, they threw out like switching movements, so it doesn't, when loading new loading a movement, the sampler doesn't get removed. So, but the effects was saved and loaded correctly. What now we want to do is save the position of the sampler and then make the connection between the sampler. Save the connection and load the connection. Right. So yeah, we do that. So the first thing is to save and load the sampler. And to save and load the sampler, we want to review how we saved, for example, an orb. We do have like 4 arrows in here. Let's see. These are not important. Those are fine. So let's say orb. I'm gonna open orb. Then that's when so in orb we have a bunch of tools in here. Okay, so when we save an orb, let's see what happened. So I'm gonna go back to the code. Here's the code. Close this. For people on mobile, I'm gonna close that terminal too. We have one called Save Game and Game Save Manager. This Game Save Manager. We have, like, for example, save data up, or then load. Let's see how we load and save a game. So save a game, a bunch of collection in here. Each collections or data for each objects, like for cues, pets, slider, backing track, evolving settings, other. So what was the effects? How the effects was saving? So I think we gotta do similar thing. That was it. Right. So okay, I'm gonna go for game save manager. For saving like an orb, we need like it involves this game save manager. It involves what? Oh, yeah. So at the it's Copilot to do it. Add the ability to save and load sampler instruments. And let's see what it will come up with. Support for saving and loading samples. Okay, it's doing a bunch of stuff in here. Added data sampler, handling saving and loading data sampler, added JSON sampler, load game samplers, update save game method, update load game routine. Let's keep all of those. And let's save game that. Okay. Fix Copilot. Yep, I don't want that. Okay, use that. So, okay, agents. Oh, I haven't tried this agent mode. Maybe that would be interesting. In the chat will end your career. Yes. So, fix the bugs. The errors. Oh, yeah, this agent is working on code, searching everything, changes. %89, 94. Okay, done. Put this game data sample class in the game save manager. Missing class. All right. Move that new class into a separate file, similar to other game data classes. Why does it say is that no class? We have game data here. Probably because it's it was in like correct or structure or something. Right, game data sampling and move into new file game data sample. Right. Okay, someone is commenting. Add voice commands. Oh, what do you mean? Do you hear me? What do you mean by voice commands? Oh, I see Unix UX everywhere. Okay. Could you elaborate on that? What do you mean by Unix UX everywhere? All right. Okay, let's keep going. Let me go top from here. So we have this class save data sampler. All right, it's similar to save data. Are you English? No, I'm Vietnamese, but I'm currently living in the US. Save. All right, what we were working on. So save data samplers, just similar to this all game involving. I mean, VR. So it's a VR game in Unity. Being able to do voice commands would be cool, especially if you were using answers. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's a interesting idea. Voice commands for, like, for example, in CsoundMeta, we could use that to generate the virtual environments. We could use that to create like new musical instruments, or yeah. Right. That's for a suggestion. Cool. So save data sampler in here. Data sampler. Right. Alright, all of these needs to be moved into a separate class. Is here. This is already moved save this one. Go back to Unity to build it. Oh, cool. Yeah, you have videos on it. Just post your link. All right. Data sampler. I think I would move this out to this script so that it's got the same level as other game data. So it's game data. Oh, game save data. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna paste it. Paste it there, and then rename this one to game save data sampler. Data sampler, and rename of this to game save data. Sampler. Right. Sampler. Sampler. There are data for saving. Alright, we need to get the game data object and then store of its like position, rotation, scale should be the same. Wonder we don't need that. Material index maybe not. Selected, but no, remove that, remove that. Then all of the battery remove, so we save only the position, the rotation, and scale of it. This one is because there's a sampler. And go back to here. The ID, name, data. We don't need all of that. So we delete this file to this game data sampler. There. So we here have a new collection. That is a sampler, and I'll create a JSON sampler. So down here in the JSON sampler, all game data sampler file type of game save data sampler, game save data sampler, the new class on this file. So for this to work, we need to compile it by going to Unity. It will automatically compile. Yeah, CS is CS stands for C#. I'm doing an app called CsoundMeta. That's VR for making for composing, sound designing, and making music or multiplayer. So if you're interested, tomorrow at 12, 12 p.m. Eastern time, we'll do another live stream. This time will involve Dr. Richard Boulanger. who's like iconic in electronic music, and we'll do demo on this application, and we'll play and make some music. So like this session is purely about technical, but tomorrow will be more like music related. Yeah, right. That's a VR game in Unity. Visualization sampler will get all these game data sampler and then convert it to JSON. Right here, we'll get the sample. So this is to load the sampler back. We'll read the sampler document and then try to load the game sampler. Down here when we load it, so we need to have a command create the sampler. So here, create sampler, we have create sampler instrument. We only have one method that takes into now the position. We need more, one more that takes into account the data. So I mean the sampler data, right? Sampler data creation from save data sampler, and prefab sampler data position, and journey notifications that spawn. Right, so what else do we need? What we need is remove this line over here. Okay, so this one gives a Sound Orb Manager. That's called Orb Tools. But I think we don't need this. Is assembler doesn't have a Sound Orb Manager or Sound Orb Tools, so cool. Oh, how do I get the mouse to follow my camera? It's a pretty complex setup. So I cloned an open source called OBS to, I forgot the name, but like I can show you. OBS Zoom to mouse. So this one right here. So it's open source, but I made a bunch of changes to fit my needs. So out of the boxes it won't work. We need to kind of customize it. Notice that got too much mobile. Okay, let me get smaller. That way you could you'll see the code and other things. Hope that maybe. All right. And I hope like because the mouse like it's following the mouse and it doesn't make you feel dizzy. All right, so I go to sampler in here. What else? So let's reference the orb. I think in the orb we have in the extractable, somewhere in here we have data. Search for CSound warp data or CSound data warp. Nope. What is that called? Yeah, game data warp. Game data warp. Game save data warp. Nope. That's strange. Okay, game save data warp. This doesn't work. Maybe I need to type it like the camel case. Yeah, right. Let's try searching without the camel case. So yeah, it doesn't work. So maybe I did type something wrong. Right. So game save data warp is putting. Let's go to sampler. It's sampler instruments. The position of the instruments was that on the sampler instrument or anything? Okay, so it's under this object instrument. So maybe this instrument where I want to put the like game save data sampler. Yep, the game save data sampler. And right, and let's go back here. So game save data sampler. Maybe we just need to call transform. Transform. Yeah, as simple as that. Right, let's test. One more thing. When we switch to a new movement, we need to delete all the existing samplers. Right. So I think it's in menu manager. In menu manager, all right, over here we have the instrument tags. So when we delete all the instrument, we'll go through all the tags and we delete the object. But why we skip the orb here? Find delete this. Okay, so sampler. I'm gonna put the tag to it. So just let's see how we delete the instrument. We'll go to delete from here. What is the action? The action is to, where's the action? Okay, sampler instrument destroyer, command delete. Sampler instrument destroyer, sampler. Me hide. Okay, sampler destroyer. The sampler destroyer. Okay, we disconnect destroy after frame, destroy after frame will destroy the game object. So sampler instrument destroyer, where do we put it? So let's search for destroyer. No. Search for sampler instrument destroyer. Okay, sampler instrument destroyer is was put right on this sampler instrument. Okay, so go to menu manager. So we should put a tag on it. Then when okay, so it's gonna find all the game object with tag, and then it's gonna destroy that game object with tag. So it's not gonna involve the sampler instrument destroyer. Let's create a new tag. We'll call it sampler. Save it. Go up here. We'll add sampler to the list. Sampler. Yeah, I think we should call sampler instrument. Sampler instrument. Because I'm afraid that later on, is samplers are too general, and then if later on we create another sampler instrument, maybe we like some time down the road create something else, and we may also call it sampler. So just to make it longer, sampler instrument, to avoid that mistake later on. We have the ability to delete it. We have the ability to save it, to load it. Now let's test it out. Yeah, I follow your linting. I love to hear your music. If you have any, was social, would that be on? If you want to learn C#, then I think one resource I learned long ago was coming from Microsoft. C# book. Really remember book. It was long ago. Yeah, but I mean, like, it was a book from Microsoft. Right, audio program is pretty tricky because you need to know about digital like audio processing. So it involves a lot of math. So I got a background in electrical engineering, telecommunications. So it does help. All right, we are building, ready to test. Oh, about my music, I have a SoundCloud, and on YouTube I had some too, but those are not really like a polished final product. Those are kind of hobby products. So thank you. Wow, it takes longer than I expected. It's been like 2 minutes and a half already. Yeah. SoundCloud. Yeah. SoundCloud. You can search for strongbear SoundCloud. I'm not much on there. But thanks for asking. Alright, why does it take so long to build? Come on, 4 minutes already. Waiting for Unity code to finish executing. Hey, Edge Tech Agent. I'm working on a product called CsoundMeta. Is it under like beta release? CsoundMeta. Best. This one is the virtual reality application for people to make music and play together, like in mixed reality. So as you can see here, like two people are playing, they both seeing the same like virtual object, and interact with that same object and make music with it. So let's go back to see. Wow, it's still building. What's going on? 5 minutes and a half. Yeah, VR Unity music related. Right. If you are interested, I think we have several videos. Like this video's introduction about. So you could go to leveraging.co/effortless. So this URL right here. And then we'll have a introduction video here. Wait, 6.5. No, I'm not working directly with Meta. This is a project that I'm working with my professor, Dr. Richard Boulanger. This is more like a research project. So in June, we'll go to Boston and we do like a keynote speaker for the ICMC Boston International Computer Music Conference. So this is a really big conference in computer music, and like on this website ICMC 25, you see keynote speaker, and here's Dr. Richard Boulanger. He will be talking about this app. You see like a video introduction about what we are doing. So in the introduction here, he mentioned a strongbear. And like this is a collaboration between me and Dr. B. So you could watch this from this site if you're interested.
So I want to choose a sound, and so we're doing live audio capture and processing. Now you'll be able to do that with sounds that people are making in the space, or sounds that you make, or playing with live musicians in the VR space. My dream was that I could touch sound and play them with my hands. At last, to be able to experience 3D audio, to be able to kind of put my sounds into a place where I can touch them and reshape them and control, like clay, and then even have them fly around, toss them into space, and I can be playing with you and we can be looking, or I can transport us to the surface of the moon. But to tell you the truth, if you're just looking at it on screens, it's not. But then when you put the headset on and you're under the stars with my sounds, it's like, it really is a dream. It's a dream from 1979 come true, finally in 2024. I hand her a sound, she manipulates it, she hands it back, we throw it around to someone else. You can play ensemble music with people from anywhere on the globe. It's also really quite amazing. And then we're doing one also that involves visual scoring. So it would be like Tai Chi or choreography. That's coming too. It should be also ready by June.
Yeah, so that's a brief introduction about what we are doing, and I hope that makes sense. Oh, cool. Yeah, if you have any idea to make this available to the vast audience, then be perfect. Right, what is going on? I have no idea why it's taking like minutes and we're not finished. I guess I gotta quit Unity, stop it, and then restart. Doesn't even stop. Task. Here. Trojan, my Trojan, 92% memory, 91% CPU. Crazy. Unity is using like 5 gigabytes of RAM. Okay, and Unity. This is still got like 71% of, and it's still lagging tremendously. Oh, you know, that because I'm casting, but my mouse is moving like slower. I hope we'll back rather than ending the session like abruptly. Like, what? I mean, I cannot control my computer. I don't even know what is going on with, like, am I like, I feel like I'm getting virus or something. Okay, so I quit MetaQuest Link as well. Yeah, looks like after quitting, oh no, I thought it's quitting the MetaQuest Link was happening, but no. Sorry. Going on. Right, so Google Chrome. And that casting. And that plus dash. What else should I add? What is this WM? I provide a Oculus client and gotta close a couple of Chrome. Close Chrome. What else? Visual Studio Code takes a lot of, so close other tabs. Keep one. Oh, why do we still have Chrome in here? But I quit all the Chrome things. Yes, and that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I feel like someone hacked my computer and make it so slow. By the way, this is a gaming computer, and I just bought it like for a couple months. Okay, so I noticed this Insta link using like sometimes use like 100% of CPU. Social stream. Why social stream is like have 16 process in here. Okay, alright. Things feel more responsive. Okay, let's go open Unity one more time. Wow, this is taking longer than expected. When I plan on doing this in an hour. We have trouble with MetaQuest Link earlier. Now we have trouble with Unity. Let's put the password in here so that we could make a build later on. Let's bump up the version to 9.8.1. We need to start the MetaQuest Link again in order to test it. I know we can do it. Stop spinning. Do something. Stop spinning. Also restart my headset. Wrestling doesn't it doesn't want to start up. That's pretty bad. I think I think restarting the computer will help, but it means that I need to end the live stream if I try another way. I'm gonna link from here. So link searching for PC. Why nothing's working? Okay, showing my room. Trying to connect. connect. I think it's OVR service queued is OVR. Queue this one. Oh. Queue this one. And that's my not response. I just feel like I'm getting virus. Kill that. It's track. I think I found the book. Thanks. Yeah, thank you. Glad that you found the book. What's this? Search for quest. Alright. Sorry, I think I have to restart my computer and end the live stream earlier here. So thanks for joining, and I'll catch you tomorrow on the live stream with Dr. Richard Boulanger. So